Hi, it's Kristin Tollefson, the Director of Education at the Bainbridge Island Museum of Art, here with another Art in Action, Bima from Home. Today we're going to learn how to make a simple folded paper box. I love this project because it's easy to learn and it's practical. It's a great place for a gift or a special collection, and you can make it out of materials that you generally have around the house. I have used recycled pages from a journal and old calendars. You can easily use construction paper like we're going to use today. A few quick steps and you'll be done. Let's get started. Here I've got two samples of the box that we'll be folding today. One is a little bit larger and is folded out of a page from an old magazine. The smaller box is actually two boxes folded out of the same size paper. This one is folded a little bit tighter than the other one, and they fit together like a bottom and a lid. And you can see that the box itself has a shallow profile and a square top. The supplies you'll need for this project are very simple. I've got my pair of scissors and a piece of paper that's been cut into a square. This is a piece of construction paper, but the smaller boxes I showed are made out of old journal pages that I have cut into square pieces using the technique of folding over a corner to a straight edge and trimming along that long edge. Today we're just going to stick with the construction paper. The first step is to turn the paper diagonal and to fold carefully from point to point. So matching points, making sure the corner points are folded very tightly. I'm using my thumbnail to do the creasing, but you could just as easily use a spoon, a wooden spoon, a serving spoon, or a bone folder to get that crease nice and sharp. Next, you're going to open up the same square and turn it 90 degrees and repeat that action. Point to point, very sharp corner, and a nice firm crease. You'll see that you have a cross right in the middle of the diagonal of your paper. This is going to be the guideline that you fold everything against. I'm going to repeat these steps 4 times, and they're going to make the box. First of all, you take one of the points and fold it to the center where the cross of the folds meets, right in the middle. And again, fold that nice and tight with your fingernail. I'm going to take this straight edge and fold it up to the center as well, keeping all of the paper inside tucked in. And again, a firm crease right here. Now you see when I open this up that I have a series of 1, 2, 3 folds that are evenly spaced from the top. I'm going to repeat the same thing going in the opposite direction. Folding to the center with the point, folding to the center with the flat edge, lining that up against my crease, and repeating those folds on the other 2 sides of the paper. You can see that the paper is folded into a grid and all the squares are evenly marked. For the sake of clarity, I have shown the inside marked with some dots and dashes. The dots indicate the square that will be the size of the box base. These black dashes indicate the cutting lines. I'm going to cut these tabs by cutting these 2 squares right along the crease So you look at the square that will be the base of your box and you extend out to the opposite side and again out to the opposite side. Taking time and cutting evenly on the crease is going to make a big difference when you go to fold this box. Slowing down and really making sure that you have hard edges when you make the folds and make the creases is also going to make your job easier when you put it together. Now you can see that you've got two flaps that are shaped like arrowheads and two flaps that are shaped like tabs. I'm going to take the arrowhead side and take the point, fold it to the middle, and take the edge and fold it up. Each one of these flaps on the side will get folded and creased to make the edge of the box. Repeat that on the other side with the point coming to the middle. This crease being reinforced and the flaps on the side coming to the center. You can see the form of the box here. Lastly, take the tabs and fold them up and over and tuck in this crease with your fingers or your fingernails. Repeat on the other side. Take this flap and fold it up and over and in and tuck it neatly and finish creasing the top of the box. And there you have it, your very own paper box. As with all of our Art in Action projects, we love to see what kinds of things you're making. Take the ideas that we give and make them your own. Send us a comment or hashtag BEMA and we'll be delighted to investigate what other people in the world are doing with boxes. So until next time, that's Art in Action.